Hi, welcome to BuzzFeed. We're going to give you some really good articles. Hi.
So we're playing a ClickHole Venture.
ClickVenture.
Remember when we did George Lucas, Richard?
I think I can remember. As Popeye the Sailor most famously said, I am what I am, and I do like yams.
So, you're a single-celled organism. Can you evolve into a duck?
I'm George Lucas.
Likely
I thought.
not.
Well, it says, okay, so.
Okay, so
You live on this. I'm on the thing.
I'm on the thing.
I'm on the thing. Ooh,
You are this.
I'm the thing.
I am the thing.
You're alive.
Are you sure?
You know life is me or nah?
No.
No?
Nah.
Ducks don't give a fuck.
Okay. Never mind.
Never mind. Checkpoint, please.
Let's start over. Okay, so you live on this.
I live on this.
Yeah.
I am the thing.
Okay.
You know life is me. Great.
Yes, great. You're alive and you live here.
Great.
Great.
Greedy 9.
You're a single-celled organism that has had a vision of a duck. You don't know how to do it, but it's still billions of years ago, so you're optimistic. How will you proceed?
I will daydream about the possibilities.
Or you will die off. Which one?
I'll
No, I
daydream.
will daydream about the possibilities.
Imagine your descendants and their descendants and all their exploits and achievements in the world. Then a vivid image comes to you.
Surrender yourself to the vision.
You surrender yourself to the vision. You think about this. A duck. It's perfect.
It's a mallard.
a mallard. So it is resolved. You will be this thing. Someday, the child of your distant descendant will wake up, and it will be this. It will be a duck.
I will become
become a duck.
You will become a duck.
I'll be
You
the
are
little
a
girl.
single-celled organism that has had a vision of a duck. You don't know how to do it, but it's still billions of years ago, so you're optimistic. How will you proceed?
I will make a protein.
A protein sounds like a good idea.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
No, because if you go under the sea,
You'll be a fish.
and you might not be a duck.
I don't know.
I mean, the first step to being a fish is a protein anyway, so you may as well make a protein.
The first step is being
Right.
fish.
Good idea. You try out making a protein. Whoa, that's actually good protein you made. You have a knack for this.
I'll make another protein.
Another.
George Lucas wants to make a sequel to the protein.
Okay, let's do it. Another protein.
That's
you make
several.
another protein. Oh my god, you were born to do this. The joy you get from making proteins causes one of your organelles to contract and then expand. And it's the greatest feeling you've ever known.
Is that like a heart?
I don't know.
I will keep making proteins forever.
Or what about something else?
Why would I do that?
No, I don't think
wait.
you should go down a crazy pipe dream because I think you need to keep doing this.
Alright, keep making proteins
keep doing
forever. Flouting tradition, you throw yourself into making proteins. You go on to become this most prolific thing ever to have lived on the thing in terms of proteins made. After 18 minutes of protein production, you die. You did not manage to evolve into a duck, but you left behind a legacy of incredible proteins that will not soon be forgotten.
Okay,
Cool.
start over.
Alright, so
Oh, okay,
I'm on the thing.
I'm on the thing.
I'm
I am the thing.
You know
It's-
life is me.
Yeah. Great. Daydream, yeah.
Daydream.
Yep. Surrender.
Okay, duck.
Duck, protein.
Protein.
Protein, yeah, protein. More proteins.
Another.
But then less
Give up this
proteins.
this dream.
Alright. So I guess this one.
Oh wow, it just looped back. Yeah, adapt to under the sea.
Alright. You made some proteins, but
Ew.
over the next billion years, you
I'm a trilobite.
really go all out theming your genetic buildup around the idea of under the sea. Pretty soon, you look like this. Nice going. What next?
Well,
You can
okay,
go
so
for style,
here's
depth, or
what I'm thinking.
Style.
If you go for size, you'll become a dinosaur. Dinosaurs die off when the meteor comes, so forget that one.
Okay, forgetting size.
Depth, you'll become an underwater creature. If you
become
go
a
for
whale.
style, you'll become a duck, because what's more stylish than a duck?
Nothing. So I guess style then?
Style.
You might become a penguin, because they're pretty stylish too in their tuxes, but
Well, I mean,
I want to go for style.
Richard?
Style.
Style?
100%.
Well, you're all about style, Richard.
All about it.
All right, let's do it. You go for style, and it pays off. You spend the next era cruising around the ocean as this incredible fish. Go for size, depth, or go right for the duck.
Going right for the duck is.
It seems like a
red
good strategy, but it's
I don't know if you
too
can
easy.
if you look like this. You know,
It's too easy to go right for the duck. We don't even have legs yet,
I think
let
we need to
alone
go for
amazingly webbed legs.
We might need to go for size.
no depth.
If
We'll
we go
become a
deeper-
fangly fish.
If we go deeper, we'll become a deep sea fangly fish.
So size then.
Yeah.
We all agree?
Size.
Yeah, size.
Okay. Your body swells and
crab.
you become this huge thing. Crab!
There's only
Crab.
one
I
cycle.
like it a crab.
There's only one step in the crab cycle, and it is crab.
Well, you've reached that cycle.
Crab walk is a perfectly acceptable form
How big?
of
How big compared to a duck do you think a crab is? Like,
crab circle.
This is about a crab, and a duck is more
Crab.
like that, right?
Duck is like this big. You can't.
So
you
we
guys
need-
can't see.
We need to be a bit bigger than a crab. So size again?
We're gonna lose our legs.
Let's try it. You spend another few million years dying whenever you are small and breeding when you're large. Soon, you are this healthy creature.
Boldly venture.
yeah,
onto
boldly
land.
venture onto land.
Let's try it.
That's big enough for duck.
We're gonna go on.
This is a big moment for you. Forsaking everything, you take one last gulp of water and burst through the surface and onto land. Your fins fall away, your gills wither, and the land becomes your home. Boldly venture back into the water or
No.
become trees?
Become trees.
land creature is the third option.
But what about trees?
Yeah, what about trees?
If you're a plant, how are you gonna become a duck?
It'll work itself out.
You never know, man.
No, if you become a tree,
All
then
right,
you'll
well-
have bark, and then you'll be a dog.
Okay, here's
so
the
that's
thing.
not gonna work.
Okay.
I want to be a tree, but Richard's a square, and he wants to be a walking land creature. So
I feel like if we go land creature, we'll
we
achieve
can
duck.
go with Richard this time.
I mean, let's try it. We have all the time in the world.
Should have been a tree.
Or a capybara.
You are a
Look
plain
at this thing.
flavored
We should have been a tree.
land creature. Okay, I am happy with this. I will become another plain flavored land creature. And I think that beaks look good. What do you think?
Beaks.
Well,
are
if you add a
definitely
beak to that, that's a platypus.
platypus.
Is that the way to get to a duck?
Richard?
I think we have to evolve and then devolve into
Yeah.
the duck.
This one?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
this one.
Beak.
Beaks.
Beak me up, Scotty.
Okay.
Oh,
As a species,
that's kind of like a prehistoric
you
duck.
decide that beaks look good, and then everyone should have
Beaks are mandatory.
Mandatory.
Mandatory beaks. All right.
Ooh, that's one of the dinosaurs we had in our sponge.
Many millions of years pass. It's true, we did have that sponge. Eventually, you look like this. Ah, yes, I'm a duck at last. This is a duck.
I mean, no. Hang on. There has never been a such thing as a duck. At this point, we choose the baseline for duck.
but is this exactly the picture you remember?
If we decide this is a duck, that's what a duck is.
My issue is that, is this what your vision looked like?
I must keep
It's-
evolving.
It's close, but is it? Is it really? Because you could get there. You could
I
get
must
exactly
keep
to...
evolving.
How is this better than what we dreamed? We have talons. We have claws. We're basically Vega.
But I want webbed feet.
I think I'd agree with Richard about the webbed feet. There's nothing more stylish than webbed feet.
Web feet are.
Don't you
my-
wish you had webbed feet?
My fetish.
No, I'm not a duck. I must keep evolving.
He's so resigned.
Is that a kiwi?
You keep evolving day in and day out, but it seems to be of no use.
This is the wrong size to be a duck.
I'm going to agree with you.
Is that a peacock?
This is the wrong shape to be a duck.
Although
Beautiful.
very, but not a duck.
Michael
It's
Phelps.
more like Michael Phelps, the swimmer, than it is like a duck. You look around, and it seems everyone has the same idea, all trying to be a duck, but no one quite getting it right.
Is that a cassowary?
Meanwhile, just look at me.
This isn't working.
Close.
Hey, nice hair. You look like Kramer. Form a symbiotic relationship with Henry. Pray to God to make you into a duck. Which one?
Who's Henry?
Relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Evolution hasn't been going so great, so you form a symbiotic relationship with Henry. The way your mutualistic dependence works is that Henry points at you, and then you point at Henry. Then you both reproduce, and your children do the same thing. I will continue the symbiotic relationship, or I will go for the duck now.
I think we need
That's
to
a
keep.
red
we need to
herring.
keep pointing at Henry for a while. We're not ready for duck yet.
But look at him. That's the face of a man who I don't want to point at.
I don't want
Are
to
you
either.
sure?
But I don't.
Well, if it's your children's children, you're already into the act of it happening.
Look, I don't want
If
to.
you're evolving, you're like going completely away from the duck.
Look,
it's gonna
I'm gonna
take more time to get
I'm
to.
gonna quash this argument right now.
right.
I don't want to point at Henry either. But how far are you willing to go to be a duck?
I can't deny that. You remain in the symbiotic relationship with Henry.
Henry, you're good looking.
I will keep going with Henry. I will go for the duck now. I will become something simple, like a stone.
No, one more with Henry, and then we're ready.
Once.
Are you sure?
Look,
One
look,
more.
he's a bit further away. We're creeping away from Henry, but we're keeping that relationship.
But are you sure?
Yes.
Look, before he was pointing up, that means we were tall. Now he's pointing mid, which means we're getting smaller. And the next one he'll be pointing down, and we'll be ready to go for duck, because we'll be about the right size.
I didn't consider it. So I guess one more?
One more.
You stay in the symbiotic relationship with Henry forever. With the present day arrives, you are still pointing at each other, and you have not managed
Oh my
to
god.
evolve into a
I can't believe I fell into the trap. Now I'm stuck with Henry forever.
Now we have to start all over. So I'm
Keep
on
going.
the thing. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead.
Skip ahead, skip ahead.
Daydream. I will become a duck.
Make
Under
a
the sea.
Oh, yeah.
Go for style.
And just skip that.
Size. Size again. Boldly venture. Land creature. Beaks look good. Beaks are mandatory. I'm not a duck. This is the wrong size. This is the wrong shape. This is Michael Phelps. Just look at me. Henry.
One more.
Alright. We're back. Duck or something simple like a stone.
This feels like a trap either way. Maybe Henry was the wrong answer.
What about the stone though? We could try.
Sure.
Anything that's basically a cross between a duck and a stone. A statue of a duck?
You become a rock. It's a relief to be out of that strange situation with Henry. I will become specialized for roundness.
Yeah.
I will become
Legs.
specialized for legs.
Legs. It's leg
Richard,
day.
legs, what do you think?
A rock with legs, I'll agree.
Every day is leg day.
You become a many-legged rock.
Ooh,
Specialized for roundness?
We have
I
no
guess that's
choice.
the thing, yeah.
it's fair.
You become a round rock. Specialized for legs?
We don't
Specialized
have
for legs now.
Legs, please.
Legs. Become a
Damn.
Okay, let's try smallness. You become a small round rock.
Become even smaller.
Smaller.
Well, you are a tiny smooth rock. Not much else to say here except, yes, that's a smooth rock, and thank you for trying to evolve into a duck, but in the end, you didn't have the stuff.
Split yourself open in despair.
I'm gonna do it. You
Oh
give up
my
completely.
God.
You split yourself open, and a miracle happens. It's a duck! After billions of years, you are here. The prophecy fulfilled. You evolved into a duck. Relish it.
Relish it.
Yes. You
know what this
Thomas, are a duck.
You know what this means?
What's that?
Ducks are the evolutionary descendants of baseballs.
It all makes sense.
I should have known right from the beginning.
We
Well-
did it.
Why do you think they called Babe Ruth the Duck? Because Babe Ruth was baseball, and baseball was duck.
And duck was us all along. It was
And
friendship.
eventually we become the Muddy Ducks, and we win the hockey championships.
But wait, the duck was friendship all along.
This is a hug sound.
Hug sound.
Here, I'll bring you in too.
I love you.
Good episode.
Wank.